Hi everybody, it's Glitch Kitten here. I'm here with another movie review for the SourceFed Movie Club. This week we were tasked with watching the 1993 film Last Action Hero. It is a story about a quintessential 90s child in plaid clothing who gets saved by the Terminator. Arnold Schwarzenegger. This movie stars Arnold Schwarzenegger as Jack Slater, Austin O'Brien as Daddy Manigan, Charles Dance as Benedict, and a 1969 Pontiac Bonneville. It does have a lot of other people in this movie. There's tons of celebrities in this movie, but those are pretty much the main characters, especially the Bonneville. The director for this movie was John Tyrion. He also directed The Hunt for Red October, Predator, Die Hard, and Die Hard with a Vengeance. So he's really, really into action. The creative control in this movie is an absolute free-for-all. The director just took it and ran with it. You can put every single cliche, every single just campy action film, anything in this movie, and just get away with it by saying, well, that's what happens in action movies, isn't it? This story actually involves a child, Danny Madigan. He's growing up in New York, so it's a very hard city. His mother's a widow as well, so it's just a single mom taking care of him. He gets to see the hard daily life of New York City, but he is absolutely obsessed with going to the cinema. He's also absolutely obsessed with Jack Slater films. So he will do anything that he can to actually get to the theater to watch Jack Slater films. He also gets in trouble for doing this quite a lot by his mom. Pretty much the actual movie itself is a movie within a movie. It's like movieception, where it's a film within a film. He goes to the theater, which he frequents quite a lot, and he gets a magic ticket, which was given to the owner by Harry Houdini, and he was too afraid to ever use it, so at that point he gives it to Danny to come to the premiere of the new Jack Slater film, which he's absolutely looking forward to. So a whole bunch of magic happens, and he actually gets pulled into his absolute favorite movie series in the new premiere, and he gets to be with his idolized character, played by Arnold Schwarzenegger, Jack Slater. Now, the satire and cliches in this movie absolutely blew my freaking mind. I could not even believe how many were in there. It's just, there's so much going on all the time. As I said, the Pontiac Bonneville, that car should have died so many damn times, but it's freaking immortal. Within this movie, they actually have a lot of satirical stuff, pretty much nodding towards a lot of different action movies, many cliches, even to the point where in a video store they see a poster for the Terminator, but it's starring Sylvester Stallone. So the entire time they're together in the magical movie world, they're actually fighting crime with one another. He's trying to, I guess, almost convince Arnold's character, Jack Slater, that he is in a movie. However, Jack Slater's not buying any of it. They're also being kind of hunted by Charles Dance's character, Benedict, which is so brilliant. Charles Dance in this movie was amazing. I just love his character so much, so cocky, and even the humor within what he's saying all the time is just, it's wonderful. Even when he broke into the house, it was a beautiful experience. So eventually they do make it back into the real world. They chase Benedict back to New York from the movie set itself, and that's when Jack Slater learns that he almost starts getting clarity as to the situation that he was in. Danny was telling the truth. He is a movie character. He's a fictional character. As now at this point in New York, if he punches through a window, it hurts. If he does a whole bunch of action things, he gets tired. If he plays chicken with a car, it is the most hilarious game of chicken you will ever witness in your life, because they're coming down an alley like this, and then it's just slow-mo. You can't look away at this point. So it's coming down, and then it's just oof. Bravo. Thank you so much for that, because I lost it at that point, because So at this point I guess it would be their modern day New York of 1993. They're trying to actually get Benedict, who has come to the conclusion that this is the world that he wants to be in, since villains win in this world. He's in New York. It's a very hard place. It's viewed as a very hard place. People get shot there, no police, no nothing, right? So he realizes that villains can make an absolute, excuse the pun, villains can make an absolute killing in this city without any repercussion. I also really enjoyed the fact that Jack Slater gets tangled up with Arnold Schwarzenegger. It's like Arnold versus Arnold. It's just double Arnold, so how can you really go wrong with that? Eventually, he does make it back to his movie world, but with all of the knowledge that he is actually a fictional character and Hollywood is making all of their movies. I love the fact that Ian McKellen was in this film as Death. That's brilliant. I don't care how short it was. I don't care if he was only in there for like 5 minutes. It was freaking awesome because Ian fucking McKellen was Death. One other thing that I really enjoyed is when Danny made it to class after coming in late from being at the cinema, as usual. He comes into class and his teacher puts on the classic Hamlet movie, and Danny starts imagining, and he actually replaces a character with Arnold Schwarzenegger, and it was absolutely awesome, and I lost it. It was the funniest thing. You know what, I've seen Hamlet, and I kind of wish that it would have gone that way because, you know, just changed up a little bit. It was amazing. Oh, Arnold Schwarzenegger in Hamlet. More, please. At the end of the day, I would absolutely recommend this movie. It's a complete break from the norm. I know it was made in 1993. It's so nice to have something that's so off the beaten path of normal movies. I mean, there's so many dramas and rom-coms and horrors and blah, 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 but if you just go for an insanely cliched and campy movie, which I will admit that I do like, I know it's campy, I know it's cliched, but sometimes I need things like this to get me out of the cinema waters that seem kind of samey at times. Thank you so much, Steve, for suggesting this movie. Oh my god, I can't even get over it. It's so campy, and I love it. SourceFed Movie Club usually comes up on Saturdays, so you can check out past movie clubs, as well as the one coming up for Last Action Hero. Yeah, I might be in there. I know there's a ton of other reviewers in there that are super funny, so definitely go check that out. If you enjoyed this review, you can like this video, subscribe to my channel. I will be trying to put out new videos as often as I can. Probably going to be a few movie reviews at first, and then I'll start dipping my toes into the waters of the unknown. In the meantime, if you want, you can leave a comment down below as to which movie you would like to be sucked into if you had a magic movie ticket, or you can go into any movie you like. I know there's probably going to be a few people out there that are going to say porn, but try and, you know, think of actual non-pornographic movies that you can go into. If you had a, oh, this is just going so. If you have like an action or drama movie or dinosaur movie, I don't know, just a movie that's out there that has been, you know, sort of popular or what have you, that's non-pornographic, tell me down below which movie you would like to be magically transported into with a Houdini movie ticket. So that's it for me for this review for SourceFed Movie Club. You can search the hashtag SFMC Last Action if you wanted to see other reviewers review this movie. Again, I would definitely suggest checking out SourceFedNerd and SourceFed just to see their videos are hilarious and the people there are really awesome. So that's also really good. So hopefully I'll see you guys next week. Everybody stay happy, and I'll see you later. Bye. I'll be back. I bet you didn't know I was going to say that.